forever, ever hold or never mind. Oh,
Beautiful people, how are you guys doing? So I welcome you back to Soul Stereo. So thank you so much for liking, for subscribing, helping us grow. The entire information is in the description box about me. You can check that out. You can check out the other readings as well. We've posted them, right? And I haven't been keeping well. And thank you guys for really reaching out to me on Twitter, because I'm only available on Twitter that way. Thank you, those who reached out, those who messaged. And today we're doing your soulmate twin flame energy. I'm going to talk about divine feminine, because divine feminine energy is like really hugely playing with me. I'm keeping the reading in English simply because I think it reaches more people, and somehow the understanding goes bigger and better. So with the divine feminine energy, I'm going to pull out a very simple spread, maybe like a two card or 3 card spread, the way the spirit guides kind of send it to me. So the energy that I'm finding is like it's wild, it's free, it's untamed, and no boundaries. Like she's not afraid anymore really to speak her truth somehow. That's the kind of energy that I'm finding, even in regard to the sexual understanding, the nature of being passionate and expressing love. She's all there and she's open about it, and she's being very authentic. I think she's trusting her intuition. She's going in that direction. And I don't know, as I said, this is for the divine feminine energy. So we don't do reversals on the channel, okay? I don't tap into genders, of course, as readers we all know we don't. So my spirit guides, angels, mentors, light workers, who all are there supporting me, guiding me, I call upon you to help me through the reading and show us clear messages for the highest good for the divine feminine energy watching this particular reading. Okay, so I call upon Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, they're with me, Kanaji, because I'm a huge devout. So we Radha Radha and we start. Let's see. So they're Indian deities, right? Some of them, and angels, of course, we know they're all angel bodies. So she's very unafraid. She's getting clear, I think, and she wants to just say out the truth. She doesn't want to mix her words. It's that kind of energy, which is coming around. So I'm using the Lightseer deck. And also I feel that, when the union can only happen when there's this understanding of the divine masculine and the divine feminine together, both ways, right? And I think divine feminine has kind of revived the same energy. Like she has kind of understood, like she's revisited certain things, and she's kind of looked into herself as well. And see, if you're a cross watcher, because it's an energy, right? That's how it plays. So whichever way you're watching, whenever you're watching the reading, if the reading is resonating with you, if the title is resonating with you, it's a timeless reading. It's a collective reading, all signs, psychic, divine reading. Okay. So whatever divine feminine energy means to you, just take it that way, and don't minus judgments. Just see, connect with the reading, connect with the energies. And they're asking me to shuffle, so I'm shuffling alongside. One more this way, and I stop. I hear this song UB40. I don't know, I'm sure many of us have heard it, right? So this is, as I said, it's a collective reading. So barring the age, barring the gender, whatever divine feminine energy means. So I'm resonating that, I'm saying that again. It can't help falling in love with you, UB40, right? So can't help falling in love. So I think the divine feminine is really getting that understanding. So Gabriel, Michael, show me the messages I need to see for the divine feminine energies. What are the messages they need to see? What is that they need to see for the highest good? Let's see, what do they need to see? What do they need to see for the highest good, for the highest good, for the collective? Let's see. The first card would be your energy, like in the energy that you are. Ain't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? Illuminating, amazing, like confident, knows her way. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, energy, and urgy. Maybe there's a reason I said it that way. And as I said, with the Queen of Wands, the idea is that she is liberated enough. She is coming into that energy where, she's saying that, I will say my truth no matter what. I'm going to say my truth. You like it? Great. You don't like it? Fair enough. But I am not afraid anymore. I am confident about my truth. I am confident about my desires. I am confident to show myself fully. Okay? As I am trusting myself more, and I'm allowing, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. I'm allowing myself to connect, with the divine, the source, the energy we're talking about. Let's see. What is the other side that you need to work upon? Yeah. So we definitely have the Knight of Swords, right? And I'm going to see this in the downright, because I'm turning the spread now. So this is more like what you really need to consider. So with the Knight of Swords, in the reverse is like, okay, I know, I'm okay about it. I will not push it. I will not rush it. Maybe it's also about the understanding that possibly you were at a place, the divine feminine energy that I'm connecting to, is that you were at a place where you were not able to trust yourself more, and you were just rushing into things. You wanted to rush into things, or you wanted certain things to happen in a certain way. But the assurance that the divine is giving you right away is that, you don't have to do all of that. You just have to trust your intuition. You don't have to rush through. You don't have to run through. You don't have to think too much. You don't have to because Knight of Swords is coming towards you like fast paced. This thing, you don't have to do that. Let it be in divine order. Let it be in the purpose, which is, maybe there's a possibility the tribe that I'm connecting, they are in the energy where they want to be with the one that they're thinking about, right? But my divine feminine need to understand that whatever happens, if it happens in the divine understanding, it brings in back love more, because the divine feminine energy really comes from the fact that already around you the seed has been planted. The masculine energy is supporting it, is around you, is understanding it, but it's just that it's taking a little time to be at that level, at that understanding where you are currently. And see, the message of this is flowing. So it's just that for you now, it's the physical body, and that understanding also is not imperative. It's like earlier maybe it was like an issue that was bothering you, troubling you, but now that this whole connection that you're thinking about watching the reading, that this connection is like much more important to you. It's higher to you, and the energy that it's occupying within your physical being is super, because I think there's this balance that you're bringing in now, because you're embracing your sexual desires, you're embracing your truth, you're embracing your emotional understanding completely. And so basically you're all fired up, you're all there, not thinking much about how, what, when. You're like, okay, this is what it is for me, and I'm very okay with it, I'm very comfortable with it, and I'm going to be alright, because I know, see, at the end, what do we have? Bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands. I'm going to take it. you know that this is what brings in, with this kind of attitude, this is what comes about. And that union that you're looking at, divine feminines, that is nearing, that is so nearing. Okay, so you definitely, could be more like air energy. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, we've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, of course. But then with this, I'm going to take out uh, the spirit messages, because I feel that, now the divine feminine has kind of, I won't say she was not woke, but she's much more aware of her responsibility, the divine feminine energy. So I'm going to pull out unicorn messages, in serendipity, as to what is the understanding more you need to receive from the spirits and the guides. What are they telling you? Maybe the signs, the syncs, what are they telling you? What you need to do furthermore to get more clarity on the same. Because you are coming into your power, divine feminine. You are definitely coming into that power. I love this deck. So let's see. And unicorns are like, really, really my spirit totem as well. So unicorns are about, new pathways. Unicorns are magical. We all know that, right? We all understand that. They are magical. They are, they make magic look so real. Okay. And the horn that they have, it's been spoken about a lot, that with their horn, what is that, it really symbolizes. It is about seeing it out there, and it's like going towards that. It's like action time. I'd put it that way, because yeah, they are more like mythical creatures, and we know that the confidence, the magic, the speed, all that the unicorns kind of show is amazing. And I think you are getting into that energy with the Queen of Wands. So let's see, divine feminines, what new way are you forging towards, and what are the spirit guides really telling you for going? Show me the messages, Michael. Gabriel, for the divine feminine. So each number on this card and in the deck has like an affirmation, right? And has a message, of course. So let's see what is that you need to see right now. The way it comes, 1, 2, I don't know, the way it flips out. Like you're calm and you're strong. So these two like really pop out. Let's see. Oh, we've got 3. Amazing. Amazing. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what we received just now? We got 3 cards on the table, right? So we have Archangel Raphael. So the presence is here. Okay, so we've got Archangel Raphael. I would really like you to see this very closely. Okay, please see this closely. It says healing and abundance are coming to you. So basically, Raphael is really supporting this particular, connection, and you per se, in regard to, or whoever deity, whatever deity you believe in. They're saying you have that support, and they're really supporting it. They're saying you're healing, because yes, you're coming into that energy. As I said, unicorns are so magical. And with the Queen of Wands energy, you are understanding that you're not you're not afraid anymore. You're clear about it, and everything is flowing towards you. Then we have prosperity, 25, which is 7, which is such a spiritual number. So prosperity is flowing towards you, and so be open to receiving it. And see the horn out there. So the idea is that maybe somebody is out there trying to reach you, or maybe is going to reach you. Just be open, and you might be taken by surprise. It could be an email or a text or a sudden visit that you're not expecting at all. That can come to you, because the surprise also pops out. So this maybe, like I said, divine masculine is genuinely thinking about this. okay, and also understands you in the similar light now, and it's like they're coming towards you very unexpected. That's what it says, that it's very unexpected, but it's coming towards you. And honestly, when I see these, I feel that this message really is out there for my divine feminines who are actually really thinking about, their masculine, and what they really need to just kind of see. Because what happens is, at times, we know everything, yet we're not able to kind of put it into action or put it into practice or acknowledge it. So I'm just trying to do that I'm through my spirit guys. I'm trying to just kind of help you understand that whatever your instinct, your intuition is telling you, it's telling you right. Okay, don't question it. So I'm going to read you the affirmation for Archangel Raphael from the book as to what it says. So Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing and abundance. So it's more about the heart, the matters of the heart, my divine feminines. Okay, watch carefully, take the screenshot, that would also help you. Okay, so they are bringing you those qualities, and they're just saying that Raphael is really saying that keep saying this affirmation: I'm open to receive healing and abundance. I'm open to receive healing and abundance. I'm saying that again to you. I'm open to receiving healing and abundance. Just keep saying that. Raphael is telling you that, and you will be surprised as to how whatever is coming your way is coming your way. So with prosperity, it goes on to simply say that, so so it says that you accept all the abundance. Prosperity is abundance, right? In all forms: emotional, physical, mental, any dynamic. So I accept all prosperity with joy and gratitude. Be very grateful for the one you're thinking about. Okay, be very grateful, my people, and be grateful for the energy that you're getting into now. So they're saying that with this energy of the unicorn, it's bringing you prosperity, abundance in your life, and it's asking you to go with the flow joyfully. Okay, just go joyfully. Look at the child. So yeah, it's like that soulmate kind of vibe, wherein the idea is to be like that child. It's from the heart, because Raphael is here, so it's so much about the heart. With the surprise here, it says look for the same in the unexpected ways, right? So you will be surprised, but the idea of this reading is the same, that don't stay surprised. Okay, because you already know what you're supposed to do, because they're guiding you through, right? Angels are guiding you through. They're saying enjoy the ride. They're saying that whatever unexpected comes your way, could be an email, could be a text, could be a message, could be a phone call, could be, say, a surprise visit, a gift coming away, I don't know, right? Just enjoy it. Don't judge it, don't question it. Okay, because it's going to be so fresh, it's going to feel so fresh, it's going to feel so amazing to you. And just stay connected, like, with all the elements, so that you can enjoy whatever you're bringing your way, right? Whatever they're sending your way. Amazing one. So I'm going to just pull out the last divine feminine messages without this. I don't think the reading is complete. Let's see what do you need to see more in the understanding to get more clarity. Although you're very clear, you're getting clear, because your intuition is really working. You're receiving the signs and the symbols, because you're healing and you've done your work. If I pull the tarot also right now, we'll find that, I'm sure, that you're healing in that sense. If I pull out the clarifiers, so it is flowing towards you, the abundance in the form of divine masculine, your soulmate, twin flame, the one you're thinking about, is in regard to love, in regard to your understanding, is coming your way. It's flowing towards. It's just that don't block it. It could be with the Knight of Swords. It could be that maybe you blocking it, you stopping it, or you thinking too much about it. So listen, you don't have to. Don't like think that way. Okay. So they're asking 3 more shuffles. I'm doing that. Guys, do like and subscribe if you still haven't to the channel. That would really mean a lot. And thank you. That's it. Some of the messages that we need to see from the Divine Feminine. What do they need to see more for clarity? What do they need to see? You already have it all, man. You already got it, my feminines. You already are in the energy. So it's like, wow. There's no room for logic. Knight of Swords in the reverse. And this, wow, amazing one. Use your heart, in the matters of love. That's what they're telling you. And they're saying love yourself more too. Because you're doing that with the Queen of Wands energy. You're doing that. How amazing. My guides are like so accurate. Wow. Wow. One more. Michael, one more. For the Divine Feminine. One more. I love this. I kind of resonate with the reading. Yes. I'm sure you guys do too. Do like and subscribe if you do. Wow. So they say that stay away from, temptations of any sorts. It could be like you're using your mind too much and saying, you know what, I don't think this is going to work. So they're saying in love, there is only love itself. So whatever did not work out prior, whatever the blockage was in this equation, they're saying there is no room for logic. You don't have to use your mind much, because in love there is only love, people. Isn't it? Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful message, truly. Fall in love with yourself again to bring back the love in your life, which is like you have to love yourself more. And that is what I was talking about at the initial stage, that revival, you reviving it. You've realized it. Either the healing is here, abundance is coming to you with Raphael, telling you that, now you've done the work and you've said, okay, bye-bye, tata, cheerios to whatever was keeping you astray, whatever was keeping you away. The temptations could be, your mind was playing more. You were being very analytical about the same situation or the relationship. So they're simply saying you will be surprised, Divine Feminines. Trust to me, you will be extremely surprised. And just stay connected, with the source. I feel just stay connected and know that the spirit is really watching you and they have your back. Okay, so this is all that I have for you, and I hope that you enjoyed the reading as much as I enjoyed it doing for you. Do like and subscribe to the channel, help us grow, and I shall see you the next time. Bye. Stay safe.